Hello students, we are learning geometry chapter number 5 called coordinate geometry. We are in exercise 5.2. The 5.2 exercise has got 3 parts. The 3 parts are there in front of you. If you can read, first section formula, second midpoint formula, third centered formula. We are done with section formula. Today we are going to learn a new formula called midpoint formula. Understand what midpoint formula has to say. Suppose A and B are the endpoints of segment AB whose coordinates are x1, y1 and x2, y2 respectively. Suppose M is the midpoint. I am giving identical marks to show you that this is the midpoint. If M is the midpoint of segment AB, then we can find the coordinates of the segment. We can find the coordinates of the midpoint of segment AB. Say the coordinates are x, y. Then we can find the value of x and y with the help of a very simple formula. X is equals to x1 plus x2 upon 2 and y is equals to y1 plus y2 upon 2. This is the sum. Question number 6 from the same exercise. The question reads like this. Find the coordinates of midpoint of the segment joining the points dash and dash. Remember, whenever this way the coordinates are given, we should name it as points. We should read these as segment joining the points A and B. A and B. So, we are giving the name A and B. So, we must write let A is 22, 20 and B is 0, 16. Supposedly, this is x1, y1, this is x2, y2. Let M be the midpoint of segment AB. Well, you can assume P, Q, R, whichever you want. In this case, I am assuming M is the midpoint. Since I am assuming, I have to use the word let. Therefore, by midpoint formula, x is equals to x1 plus x2 upon 2 and y is equals to y1 plus y2 upon 2. 22 plus 0 upon 2, that is 11. 20 plus 16 upon 2, that is 36 upon 2, that is 18. Therefore, M is 11, 18. The coordinates of the midpoint of segment AB are 11, 18. This was question number 6 from exercise 5.2. Let us deal with one more sum based on midpoint formula. The next sum based on midpoint formula in exercise 5.2 is question number 4, what we are going to solve. The question is there in front of you and also you can read it in your textbook. The question says, point P is the center of the circle. Well, this question is demanding to draw a diagram. Of course, we will draw the diagram of a circle. There you can see P is the center of the circle. AB is the diameter. AB is the diameter. We know that diameter is the longest chord of the circle. And of course the diameter passes through the center. Find the coordinates of B. We have to find the coordinates of point B. We are given with the coordinates of point A and P 2, minus 3 and P minus 2, 0 respectively. 2 points are given to us and the third point we have to find. We have to find the coordinates of point P and nothing else what they have mentioned. As I said, this sum belongs to midpoint formula, so everyone must strike midpoint formula. To use the midpoint formula, you should be clear that you should have a midpoint. Here, they haven't said P is the midpoint, but we know that P is definitely the midpoint of the segment AB. P is the center of the circle. AB is the diameter. By the definition of diameter, center, radius, we know that P is the, therefore P is the midpoint of segment AB. We can say that P is the midpoint of segment AB. Once it is midpoint, therefore we can immediately write by midpoint formula. Well, the midpoint formula says x is equals to x1 plus x2 upon 2 and y is equals to y1 plus y2 upon 2. Well, students, the extremes of the segment are denoted by x1 y1, x2 y2, and the midpoint is denoted by x comma y. So, below the diagram, one must write that A is 2 comma minus 3 and P is minus 2 comma 0. Just copying the extract from the question. Let B point be x2 comma y2. Let B point be x2 comma y2. You can make your assumption also. I am making assumption x2 comma y2. So this x2 y2, if you want, you can write inside also, inside the bracket. Well, x minus 2 is equals to x1 plus x2 upon 2. This 2 will go that side and it will become multiplication. So you get minus 4 is equals to 2 plus x2. x2 is positive, x2 उसकी जगह पे ही है, x2 is positive, x2 उसकी जगह पे ही है, ये 2 उधर जाएगा. Minus 4 minus 2 is equal to x2. Therefore we can write x2 is equals to minus 6. Y, that is 0, is equals to y1 plus y2, minus 3 plus y2 upon 2. Here 0 into 2. Students, 0 into 2 will give you 0. And y2 is positive, keep there, you will get y2 is equals to 3. 0 plus 3 is 3, or we can say y2 is equals to 3, or 3 is equals to y2. So the point B is minus 6 comma 3. So this was a small topic based on midpoint formula. We solved two sums understanding the concept of midpoint formula. Please go through.